Hey guys, I'm Zama.
And I'm Lanzi, and welcome to
Because We Said So.
Hello, December. Hello. My favorite month of the year.
Yo, Sangena.
I'm so happy to be here. I don't
Sure,
want to guys.
but me mostly because Skatsoglala Sisonde.
The end is near. I know we keep talking about how tired we are, but like, the end is near.
Yeah, but also we can give it our one last push for the year.
Kick of
That's the
dying
only thing that's
horse.
motivating me to be like, you know what, let's just give it one last go.
And we'll be with us.
It will be. How you doing though, doll?
I'm good, Chomi. I'm literally outside of fatigue. I'm good, man. Like,
Your December's actually been good so far.
It has. The 2 days of December I've had. I've been rocking my socks.
You've been having a good December.
So far so good.
That's good.
You?
That's good. Me as well, me. I've been chilling though. That's what I've been loving.
Yeah, you've been
December
wholesome
so far. I've just been in my. I just realized though that I have no energy to even think about doing anything. I'm so I get tired.
Thinking in itself. And you have to think right now.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for my boysties, but just know, y'all, I love you guys.
Love you down.
Love
That's
you
the
guys.
thinking is in the room. Getting into Pop Culture Rewind of the week. First and foremost, sorry to the Yay fans.
The user fans.
He was supposed to allegedly perform in South Africa on the 13th of December. And there were a lot of loopholes. I don't want to lie to you. Like, it didn't look like a 100%
Legit.
thing. It didn't look legit. So when it was announced that, it's cancelled, can't say I was surprised. He's not coming, guys, and I'm so sorry to the Kanye West fans, but nothing about it gave legit.
I can't believe people actually bought tickets. Like, you guys have money.
Buying tickets is another thing.
That's another thing. That's what I'm saying. With all the red flags that were apparent when the tickets came out, the fact that you guys still bought tickets, you guys love Kanye down. I must.
No, you do.
You guys love him so much. But people were using the fact that Anita Kanye said that he's coming.
posted it.
So at the same time, I can't judge you guys too harshly because some niggas were concert said, I will be there.
But also, it's like, is he a reliable source? Because it's Kanye West, no shade.
And he's not. But the thing is, you guys are not wrong for believing your
you know.
son.
But I think for me, the minute like the website not being
the
up,
website thing,
the thing of the company was only registered, I think like the week before. Things like that would have made me like, wait.
Yes.
So let me see if everyone else is buying the tickets, if it's a real thing. Then I would have put the tickets. But you know what? You guys love him and Inembe.
Yeah, man, that's like the highlighted
That's the
part.
biggest
Because
thing.
we are saying the same thing. I would, with this type of situation, I would wait until the week before or 2 days before to get a ticket. People are always reselling. You will get a ticket.
You will get a ticket.
The one where you guys want to be the first ones to buy them. And now you have to be the ones who are getting refunds. Mind you, Hey Neighbor still has your guys' thanks. They
There's
still have your
a
guys'
bad track
thanks.
record with getting refunds. So I don't know
Like,
about
guys, be guided. Be guided.
You got it. But you know what? You guys were Kanye fans, and that's so real. Maybe we'll come back next time.
Being a
he'll
fan is
come
not a good
next
thing.
time. Chomi, but you know what? I get it. Because if it was Beyonce, I would have bought this kid.
I wouldn't have, Chomi. I would have waited until you guys... I don't even care what I'm paying for it when you guys are reselling. I'm going to buy it.
I get that.
Because it's not me who's going to get scammed.
Yeah, it's going to be...
not me.
But I really hope you guys didn't get scammed. Like, I really hope you guys get the refunds.
refunds.
That would be tragic.
But didn't they say they're postponing it? They didn't say they're cancelling it. So maybe some
saw
people were...
cancelled.
Oh, is it?
I thought
it was.
cancelled.
I thought it was postponed.
But if it's postponed, good and well.
Yeah.
But I
Postponed allegedly, though, because I still don't trust the company in question.
Yeah, I really don't. But like, I want it for you guys. I
Yeah.
really, really do. Bring it back to local is like Cat Matlala is obviously on everybody's fingertips and lips the past few weeks.
Fingertips and lips.
The past few weeks. He's been questioned by the ad hoc committee for all the alleged crimes. Alleged crimes that he's being accused of. And obviously the biggest trend right now is that so Biggie Clear wanted R1 million from him. So in order to pay...
Alleged.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Like,
What if-
please, allegedly.
Samsava, please.
Yo, please, allegedly.
R1 million, and he paid half of that in 2 different portions, and he transported that money in a Demio Woolies bag. And obviously everyone's like, that's kind of crazy, because how do you put so much money in a Woolies bag?
In these
But at
days,
the same
these were
time,
gross.
we all use Woolies bags for everything. All of my Uber Connects are in a Woolies bag. I don't know,
That's
that's
fair. Guys, one thing about it, Willies did eat slightly.
They
not too
did.
much, though, because they definitely ate rand. So they didn't eat too bad. But...
Wait, they ate rand.
Yes,
I thought
sure.
it was 6 rand.
Hey,
Still.
inflation, Gasan.
That is so sad.
But you ate a little bit because you can use it for everything. However, it being used as a money bag in this situation, is not.
Calling it a money bag. I said, you know what? Is this South Africa's not a real place?
And Woolworths said, you will not be using our name in and amongst this situation. And they changed their bags. And I couldn't believe, because I hadn't heard of the story when I went to Woolworths. I think I went to Woolworths after our meeting on Monday.
Yeah.
And then I saw the bags and I was like, Maje.
Wow, they wise.
And they were like, no, it's just this new thing. We're trying for the festive season. So we're going to see if you guys are. I was thinking, okay. So when I got home and I was scrolling on my FYP and I saw it, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, America. But my thing is, either way, it's still Oli's bag. And also, we still have the black bags. So, sorry, Cat did kind of put you guys in it, but you guys are in it.
Yeah, and the thing is, we have so many of those bags. One thing about a Woolies bag, we will have.
And also, I'm not buying new ones every time I'm at Woolies. I'm reusing the ones I have, and they black. So I get you guys want to stay away, but unfortunately, we're still going to be using those.
Yes, but what I love about it is that they were like, we're distancing ourselves from this whole thing. We'd rather get our new bags. Alleged. They said we'd rather make new bags. So ningas fag, clear bags where you guys can see what's inside. They don't want any smoke. And you know what, Woolworths? Shout out to you guys.
So real.
Because they said,
the convenience of the Woolies bag went over and above.
It's fag.
Too far.
Because you guys are now using it for the wrong things.
Other things.
We made it for groceries. Now you guys are taking it
money
to other
bags
places
and stuff. But also, Banana Bag are disappointing us. The girls are saying Cat Matlala is attractive and stuff. Girls with purple profile pictures, mind you, are saying, guys, he's a little bit of a something. Is he though?
I think we need to get back to, firstly, is he? Secondly, let's be guided.
Let's read the room.
Let's have guidance.
And also, if you do think he's attractive and stuff, do you have to let us know?
They obviously have to let us know during this thing because they keep seeing him. They're like, no, everyone needs
to know that I think
we don't need to know that information. And that's not what we need to be focusing on right now. We need to be, everyone says we're trying to get away from corruption and stuff. So let's focus on getting to the roots of whatever is going on in that situation. Because I don't know it. It's all alleged. Okay?
We don't know.
I don't know anything. But my point is, let's focus on the task at hand. Let's not get distracted by Fazi. Like, let's focus. Because we were just a week ago doing marching for Women for Change. Let's not forget. Like, let's.
Like, let's, please. Like, it's also, I guess, giving maybe you guys aren't for the movement, maybe because you quickly folding a week later. I don't know. There's no one that hard that I'm forgetting about the movements.
But also, there's been a discourse that I actually saw that was happening about that. Because now people are like, yeah, but you guys are the same people that will say, like, Cat Matlala is attractive, whatever the case may be. So you guys were doing performative activism during the whole period. And again, what I've been loving is that a lot of girls have been coming out critiquing that like train of thought to be like, were you doing it? Like, for the most part, yes, some people could have been performing, but the actual message behind the movement is what we need to be focusing on.
Perhaps.
We don't need to focus on the 1 or 2 or 3 people who are still, maybe they were performing, but it's fine because it was adding to the important thing that
message behind it.
And the message was fulfilled because it was declared a state of a national disaster. So we need to focus on that. Eoba, 1, 2, 3 people are going to be not standing beside the values of the purple profile picture. Unfortunately, that is the nature of life. But we, people who are behind the actual movement and do believe in the things that the thing stands for, let's focus on that.
1000%.
Because that movement did something.
Yes, and also the message behind it is going to live on forever. Like, even when we change our profile pictures back eventually, we still need to be supporting and pushing the same message. Some people getting distracted a week later, it's kind of crazy to me for Cat Matlala. But anyway,
it is crazy. But like, people be getting distracted, so we just need to ignore them because abafokasanga.
Bring it back to local TV. The Real Housewives Ultimate Trip Africa is back, and they're in Rio de Janeiro. Trigger warning. They're in Rio de Janeiro, and Mandla. Actually, no, it's episode 1.
Yes, it's the first episode.
It's the first episode, and I've watched it. I almost didn't watch it, but I watched it. And Mandla, lots of thoughts, but the main thought is Dr. C.
What's up, baby girl?
You're performing.
She's looking for a woman so bad.
She's trying to be like, you know how like the Jackie of basketball was?
Yeah.
She's trying to be that, but it's like not giving. And the fact that the girls have caught on to it on day 1. Stop.
I'm actually glad that they clocked her because sometimes you can just see where it's like, babe, you're being nuts. Like, everything that you're saying is nuts. You're being over the top for no reason. And worse when people have... I think she was like that, though, on her season as well. I think she was... Because whenever they were showing the little clips... Because I didn't watch Real Housewives of Kenya.
I didn't even know it existed.
Really? Sorry. Or is it Real Housewives of Nairobi? I think it's that.
She's from Kenya. Hers is the Kenya one.
Nairobi's
I've
in
never
Kenya.
seen this.
So, but I think it's the name
Yeah,
of
oh,
Nairobi.
oh.
But good and well, even in her season when they would show clips of her, she looked like she was doing too much. She brought a cough into a restaurant. Like, she was doing the most. So
The
at the same
most.
time, I'm not shocked. But also, I want to see how she's going to...
Keep it up.
no, rather how she's going to interact with Madame, because Madame is actually dramatic for free. Like,
yes,
that's her life.
like she is just like,
Yes.
she's not performing.
She's not actually performing, so I'm so interested to see how. Also, Miriam, I actually did watch the one season that Miriam was on,
Same, the one.
Real Housewives of Lagos, and I actually enjoyed her character, I would say.
Same, and she's good TV.
Yeah, she's good
think.
TV, and she doesn't look like she's doing too much. Like, this is just her life. She's just over the top, da-da-da-da-da-da. Dr. C needs to get a grip.
Joey, that one where she said, having television in your lounge
is poverty mentality. How?
That doesn't even make any sense.
I was even waiting for it to land. I was like, okay, explain.
Explain how. You can't tell us how, because what does that
talking
mean?
about?
Like, TVs in the lounge are started in life. Like, what does that have to do?
I was like, you're just saying whatever now. Like,
You
anything is
want
just coming out of your mouth.
No, literally. I thought she was even going to be like, no, maybe in this context. Da, 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 da. She
didn't land her plane. So I was like, we're not Yakanya. Also, Annie's back. She is on the trip. What do you think about Annie being back?
You know what? What I realized, right? And the thing that gave it away was Angel. Is that I think this show was filmed like a year ago, if not even more before.
Yes.
And I feel like it was around the time of Inembe Goa, because she looks like she's not
in a
100%. Yes, like, so I think she probably did the show to maybe feel something, but I can tell that, like, I get rise. And you know what? That's okay, Queen. You're going through a hard time. So I want to see it unfold and see how it goes. I like that she's back. I've said this before. I liked Annie on Real Housewives of Durban. I feel like she was herself, and I liked that. Did she have sick moments? Yes, but I like that she was herself. So I'm happy to see how it goes. And I'm also interested to see how her and Jojo, if they're going to stick out this kumbaya they have.
I don't think they're going to. I feel like their personalities they don't mesh.
And I feel like Annie doesn't like Jojo. I feel like she doesn't like
I think Jojo's just a sweet girl, and I think she just gets along with people in general. And I think specifically when Nongu's not there, like, she's very like, Joku. I feel like when she's on her own, she's very airy-fairy, gets along with everyone. So I'm also interested to see how long it lasts, but I don't think Annie, because I feel like Annie's more of a person who, she like has strong opinions, she stands on it. So I think someone like Jojo for her is very airy-fairy.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how their relationship's going to play out. My favorite is Madame, because I loved her.
Her being back is the best thing to happen to me.
Back when they ate that.
I'm so happy that she's back. And even like the few moments when she first came back, I was like, you're so you. Like, you're so you.
Yo, she kills me. I love her so much because she's just a mumzo.
She's just a mumzo.
Doing her thing, and I'm kind of ashamed.
Love her down. I can't
queen.
wait to see her for the rest of the season.
And lastly, Angel. How do you feel about Angel being on this?
Beautiful gowns.
Beautiful gowns. The gowns are beautiful, though.
No,
the gowns will be stunning.
Gowns, body tea. Yeah.
Beautiful gowns.
Nothing else to say. Nothing from my side.
Perfection.
But looking forward to the rest of the season.
Yes.
Lastly, Inembe, we're going to touch on Inembe because we have to every now and then. Lazarus, when I catch you. The thing is, no matter how much you can be tempted, kissing her is crazy.
It's not.
What's her name?
Ooh, I was going to say Samkelo because I know her real name. Lillian,
yes. Kissing Lillian, I was just like, there's actually no way.
There's actually no way, but also, yeah, I feel like the Lillian and Sydney storyline, I've hated the Sydney storyline for some months now. So for me, her coming in and their storyline being pulled together, like, I don't want to explain to you how much it bores me. Every single time I see them on my screen, I'm skipping. It's going back to that little one that was in there when they were doing that thing with that uniformed child. I was like, what's going on? Like,
that part of the show.
Yeah, Sydney's thing is like, I don't know, it's getting redundant. It gets old. Like, you keep trying to take them down. It's not working. Boring. Like,
I feel like they need to switch it up now. And for example, Sydney started up his own tech company. Then let them compete in the field. This thing of just going after Zoleg and trying to bring her and Lazarus down. Bods. Like, we get it. He hates them.
Yes, and how would Kengiwe as his wife just watch that? Like, I would have gotten an ick Like 3 months ago, I promise you. Like, what are we doing?
Especially from this Lillian time, I would have said perhaps we even need to go out.
Yeah.
Getting kind of.
Because why is Lillian in my house at 6 a.m.? Is everyone fine?
You sleeping with her?
Right.
That's where I'm going with it now.
Fair. That's a fair assumption.
That part of the storyline you guys need to work on.
I can't be.
I also fast forwarded. Like, it does absolutely nothing for me.
Yes.
But in terms of that whole situation, Dove.
Yes.
Like,
I'm glad though that in terms of the Forest situation, Upumile Teteni, Forest, Cosmo City, Umdeni,
Good and
Brian
all.
City, everyone is living their lives like they are gold.
him taking the child, I was like, what's the plan?
What makes you kidnap a child?
And then what's like the plan after that to keep the
Yeah.
child forever, to get them to fold? Like,
So someone was saying that they're going to say that's the reason why he's been acting like this is because to kind of make the audience feel sorry for him and to understand his actions. This is not what the storyline said, by the way. Which I was like, knowing the people who are creating the storyline right now, it could even happen because the stuff that happens is so outside of the realm of possibility. For example, even Klati going on stage and telling Lazarus is built. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, how would they know security? There was no checks and balances. And that just happened.
show me that whole part annoyed me so much because I'm like, for example, security.
Yes.
So when security started to grab him, no one thought to take the mic. He can speak all the way to the door. I was like,
That's what I was like, guys.
it's oversized.
Oh my gosh.
And also, the writer's always on Klati's side. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
what annoys me.
That's what they're like. They're probably going to make another excuse for why Klati did. Even him trying to get back with Tumega and him just fixing things in one night. I said 1 night of passion is all it takes, Tumega.
Literally 1 night of passion.
Jeez, Louise.
And
Unfortunately, Lula.
So
Very
Lula.
Lula.
At least now she's trying to, stand up, but like,
Jimmy,
you
she
still
sat
married
back
her.
down, I promise you. Like,
Yeah.
right after their night of passion, she said, I'm going down.
I'm going down.
I'm going down. I was like,
I just feel like when it comes to the whole Klati storyline, they need to sit down again and rework it. I think it's too much. It's hanging too much on the fact that we expect Klati to do the most.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
He
Like,
does things that, are, again, like they're so bizarre that it makes it
unrealistic.
very unrealistic. So even now, where it's at right now is where the kiss happens between, and then he also finds out about Mawethu
and Zolega.
How can Lazarus fix his lips to be angry at Zolega? You have no leg to stand on.
Kissed Lillian.
He actually has no leg to stand. I even said this is why the timing of it is kind of perfect because now it cancels each other out.
Draw.
So everyone be fine.
That
after
shit,
this.
I did that shit. Let's be married.
Zolega is quicker because she literally did that 1,000,000 years ago. So getting over it should be a snack for you.
Yours was last
You
week.
did that last week. Last.
And it's your ex worse.
It's actually, everything about it is worse, actually. And
Everything about it is
Kame
worse.
forgave Zolega. Who cares about what she thinks, Lazarus? Because that happened 1,000,000 years ago. Like, I'm
Like,
sorry.
who cares what you
actually
think?
cares about what
You
I've had
have
an
to-
ex before.
You have to forgive it. Sorry. But one thing about niggas, they'll be more upset knowing they're doing some shit.
Yes, that's the problem. And also, I think it's the fact that he's in their immediate space. But also, Lillian's in the fucking immediate space.
She is.
So,
sorry. Like,
No legs to stand on. That was kind of my favorite part. So I was like, you know what? Everyone should draw
it's
it out.
Keep it moving. And then must also think Kuni Sanders is Tatu at the end of the
There
day.
is.
Who's trying to knock us down. So let's focus on that and move on.
Yes, 100%. So, yeah, guys, we're going to move straight into our topic of the week. Our topic for this week has to do with December because, guys, we're in a very December lifestyle right now. But we're going to be speaking about reclaiming your December and prioritizing rest in December. I feel like that's not a thing that a lot of us speak about because obviously Ki December boss and stuff like that. But I feel like for a lot of people who have had a long work here, it should just be timed to wind down and rest and to recuperate for the new year because one thing about that new year, it comes at you quickly.
Oh, I saw a tweet the other day that was like, next month is January.
It is.
Day. Like,
Less.
actually, is January. Damn.
Yeah. So, in as much as, yes, we have fun and we do this, that, and the third, I feel like there are some things we need to do to make sure that we are prepared and we've fixed our minds for the new year, Sana. So, first things first, I wanted us to talk about, in general, what is your relationship with rest? Like, how do you feel about resting? Are you a person who does do the rest thing?
Immediately, yes. I even over rest. In fact, I definitely believe in rest. I think it's because for me, I can't function otherwise.
Yeah.
And I feel like I end up being overstimulated, making the wrong decisions, doing the wrong thing, or rushing a process. Like if there's something I'm supposed to be doing, I'll end up rushing it instead of giving it some TLC. So I'm very much a super rest person.
Yeah.
Maybe too much rest, but like I definitely believe in rest.
Yeah, Sana, for me, I feel like resting, 50-50. I do believe in it. I know that it's a good thing. But for me, sometimes when I'm resting too much, I feel like I'm just being lazy and idle. I don't like to idle. And I feel like there is a difference, obviously, between idling and resting. But sometimes for me, I can't see the difference. After I've done it for like a full day, I'm like, okay, let's wrap this up. Like, when are we working? What's the next thing we're doing? Like, let's keep it pushing. I feel like innately, I'm a person who likes to work and I like to be busy. So, because I feel like that makes me feel productive. Even if sometimes you're just being busy for the sake of being busy, good and well. Like, as long as I'm not idling. Yes.
I get that. I guess it's also the guilt of resting.
Yes.
So you'd rather be busy so you don't feel the guilt of resting.
Yeah.
Even though you probably do need to rest.
Yes.
But there's that thing in you that's like, I'm sure there's something I can do.
Yeah, it's like I'm always telling myself there's always something to be done. Like, if you're chilling, yes, you can chill, but like, don't think because you're chilling, there's nothing to do. Like, there is things that you could be doing, whatever the case may be, laying your one brick for the day. So that's always like my mindset whenever I'm chilling too hard. I'm like, girl, stand in.
I'm like, at least do one thing. Like, on a rest day, I'm like, do one thing as opposed to doing nothing at all. Because then I feel super guilty. Then I don't even feel the rest. Like, I don't enjoy it.
Even doing nothing is not bad, innately bad.
It really isn't. It's not a bad thing. But like, for me, I know me, the whole day doing nothing, at some point I'm like, you have to at least do something.
Yeah. So what are your feelings when you think of December? Are you also on the December boss? Fala fala. Oh yeah, but to be fair, valid. Or are you more so on the rest side? And how have your emotions towards December evolved as the years have gone by?
I was gonna say, I feel like it's different each year. Like, some Decembers are calm. Like, I feel like last year was a rest December. Like, last year, it be December. So it was prioritizing more resting, chilling, planning for the next year, all of that. And then little razzles in between, but it wasn't like doof December.
No, our December last year was
so small. It really was polile. But then, for example, our December before that was 6. From the 1st of December. So I feel like it goes with like how the year went, how the vibe went. And also, I feel like with our friendship group, we're usually all in the same mindset. I don't know how it happens, but last year we all were just like, but the year before we were like, as your breakfast, lunch, dinner. So I feel like it depends. And whatever the mood is, I'm going to do it with my chest.
Yeah.
If it's a poco poco, we're gonna poco poco.
You're gonna poco poco get started with the rest of us. No, but I hear you. I feel like though, what I've noticed though is the older we're getting, the more less pugu pugu the Decembers are getting. And that's not to say there's no pugu pugu in the sense that one thing about us, we're still going to see each other, have a little privilege, have a little, that's a standard, okay? But I'm talking about now the going out partying element of it has kind of slowed down. And I feel like even now specifically, I would say in the past 2 years, I've really been like, okay, I'm excited for December because I can get an opportunity to rest. Whereas before, I'm like, I'm excited because I'm going to get to party. Yes. Yeah. Like, I was excited for that part. But I also think a big part of it is that in my life, I've noticed I've normalized like just doing fun things as and when, so that I'm not living for December. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I think that's another problem that I think is a huge thing in South Africa. And I don't think it's necessarily a problem because like people like don't have fun, but I think it's obviously people work hard. Most people have 9 to 5s. They're working hard throughout the year. So December is their time. Yeah. It's also fair. But I think for me, I've had the luxury in the past couple of years to kind of spread out my fun so I don't have to focus all my fun on
one month. That's so true. That's why you're so right, because usually by the time we get to December, it kind of feels like I'm doing my ordinary life, but now it's just like packed into 1 month, if I can say. So, yeah.
Do you feel like in general there's a performance around December? Like people in general feel like they need to be in that festive mood, whereas most of us are exhausted.
Yes, to me. Yeah. And I think it's that whole South Africa, Dezemba, there's that pressure of like, okay, it's a party month, whereas it should be a rest month and it should be okay to say that out loud. And also it should be okay for me to not want to drink and party every day and just have a normal December. But it's like, it's almost like in South Africa, you seem as if you're judging others for doing the party thing if you're not doing the party thing. But it's like, I can judge you, like, do your thing, get back ching. Yes. But for me, I want to rest and stuff. So yeah, it definitely is a performance thing. And also I think it's it kind of perpetuates the whole how much we drink as South Africans as well. See, I back and what December. Ikona. And ikona. But obviously we don't want to promote coping with alcohol at the end of the day. But as South Africans, that's what we do. So in December, it's like the time where you can now freely do it, because before you can drink Friday, Saturday to recover from the shitty week you might have had. Now it's you drinking
Monday to Monday.
There's no days of the week in December. Every day is the same.
31
so
Saturdays.
It kind of pushes that whole abusing alcohol thing to another level in December.
Yes, and I think it's just because there's a party festive vibe, it's just encouraged on all fronts. There's year ends, there's parties, there's events, there's the sun is out, which honestly, like,
is it?
Joburg it isn't out, but in other places the sun is out. So there's that festive mood, and I feel like yes, that it is a season where people tend to take it too far because of the performance around. Also seeming like you're in the December vibe. Like you don't want to be. A lot of the times people also get caught by they don't want to be the people who are left out. They don't want to be the people who are experiencing FOMO. You want to be phakathi inside and go with people, even though like you're tired. And I feel like even mixing alcohol when you're tired is never a good idea.
Oh, if I'm exhausted and I drink a lot, I get drunk in 4.5 seconds. Hangovers even worse. But doing that back to back in December is a dangerous thing.
It's so dangerous.
But also the thing is, people call you a party people if you are cool. Show me, I feel like you need to slow it down, whatever. They'll respond to you and say, it's December, let loose. Yes, but like, let's be people at the same time. And Dezemba must still be intact in January.
Yes, but I feel like that is the blessing of growing out of FOMO.
Yeah.
I feel like that is the biggest blessing because I used to suffer from a hectic FOMO. I'll be honest. FOMO used to be my push. Like, FOMO and I literally, if there was an event happening, you have to be there. But then I realized, like, baby girl, what is this going to do for your life?
Stupid.
Yes, you're at every single event. People have seen you every single day of the week. What is this doing for your life? You're hungover. You have no voice. You can't breathe. Like, every day feels like a never-ending loop of BS. So I realized that, you know what? Other things can pause every now and again. It's important to make yourself scarce every now and again.
I feel like if you make yourself scarce every now and again, you'll enjoy other things more. Like now when I'm at a certain party or event, I feel like I'm enjoying it more because I'm present and I took 3 days to breathe. But now if we're doing back-to-back, when I'm at that event, I'm thinking about the fact that another day. Oh my God, Lifa's putting shots in my face. I have to drink them. Cedric is putting. Now you're overthinking this whole thing, whereas before you could just live in the moment.
Yep.
So I feel like having days in between to recoup, you'll enjoy the event. The back-to-back thing.
Yes.
I can't do it because then I end up not appreciating it. By the time I get to New Year's.
Yes. And that's why I'm like, I'm giving it 7 days of partying. After that, delete me off your page.
Someone said she's giving us 7 days. After that, she's out.
Delete me. Like, I'm so out. The way I need to prioritize this rest.
Yeah, no, to me.
I'm out. And while we at it, how does prioritizing rest look for you in December or let's say festive season?
I think first and foremost, peer pressure. You cannot succumb to peer pressure because you're going to get those phone calls. You're going to get the people saying, get dressed and let's go. You're going to get that bender where you were supposed to do one night, but then you ended up sleeping over next morning. Let's have an ice tripping. Like you need to have the discipline to say, I know this is a good time, but I know myself and I need to go home and recoup. So I think that's a very important thing is the peer pressure thing because especially in Joburg.
Yeah.
Like in Joburg, they expect you to be everywhere every minute and like you know yourself, these people are DJs, for example. You can't be in the booth with them every day. You need to recover. So for me, the biggest thing is like being able to say, Lanzi, this one is bigger than you.
Yes.
You need to rest because you need to be able to, let's say there's a party that I really want to go to on Saturday. Let me sacrifice this day so that Saturday I can be fresh and stuff.
Yes. And one thing about Joburg, guys, like there's an event happening every single day of every single week. So if you wanted to party from Monday to Monday, you absolutely can. So it's really important to decide for yourself, which ones am I going to and which ones am I skipping out on, or else you will be literally fighting for your life in Jan, and nobody wants that. I think for me as well, I agree with you. The peer pressure thing is a huge one, and also just again prioritizing or rather identifying what things are fun for me and what things I will want to prioritize doing. So for example, picking the events that I want to go to so that I don't need to even think about peer pressure because for me, I've already decided what events I'm going to and what events I'm not going to. And I think, again, I get it when you're younger. It's really hard when everyone's like, it's going to be so amazing. Come through, it's lit. Let me tell you, it's going to be lit every single day. And the thing is, you also going to be lit every single day. Do you want to be lit? Do you want to be lit?
Every day,
So it's like, yes, it's going to be fun. And yes, FOMO does come into the room. But I think it's really important to prioritize, okay, which events am I going to go to? And also, which things am I going to do in order to pour into myself? Like, what type of self-care things do I want to do for myself to make sure that when the new year comes in, I'm not fighting for my life. Like, I can feel like, okay, I've had rest. I went to the beach. I slept for the whole day, did a movie marathon. Things also to pour into yourself. Because I think, again, December is a time period where that is heavily focused on others. And I feel like your social battery can get so depleted if you don't take a moment to yourself. Again, even if you're a social person who likes to be around people, everyone does need a minute. So I think it's really easy in December to get into that era of just being around people and just getting overstimulated and depleting yourself in order to pour into others. And that's even besides for partying and stuff. That's even like being around family. You have to go to a lot of family events. And when you get there, you can't be that one who's silent. Because you know that they're going to look at you and be like, "Hey, bo, yeah, no, but they're going to ask you that.
They're going to ask you that.
And also, you don't want to be that guy. Like, you want to see your family and be in the mix. So it's also really important to just take that time out to yourself, or else genuinely... I
think the biggest thing is balance. Like, you just have to learn how to balance. And also, guys, I know like some people could say it's not that deep, it's December, the festive time. I'm sorry to say it is that deep, because at the end of the day, like I said earlier, it's January next month. It's not December lights. December times 2.0. It's still January next month. Yes. And also, you still, like, I think the best way to put it is 11 months out of the year, you moving a certain way. There's no way for 1 month in the year you're doing things extremely opposite. You will crash. Like, your body will come into a shock because you haven't behaved like this for 11 months, but you're doing it all in this 1 month. So I think you still need to bring in normal routine into your December, because at the end of the day, you don't want to shock your system. It's still a normal month at the end of the day. So learn how to balance.
Yes. Guys, funny we literally on and off the whole year, I guess. No. We've been gymming for this the whole year. See, literally. And we don't think age. But also, I wanted to ask you, ideally, like, if you could have your ideal December, what does that look like for you?
My ideal December would be to travel.
Okay, period.
Would be to travel. I think because also I did it one December where I traveled basically the whole of December. But I wouldn't do it the whole December again, because I feel like I didn't get to spend time with you guys. So I think I do
Justice for us.
Justice for you guys. I do like maybe I travel at first because it's diving into the December, whatever. Come back, do some party, Christmas, New Year's with my future partner in the midst of that. That is my ideal. I think my priority would be travel, because you get to rest during travel. And also, there's no peer pressure, because you can call me and say, come through, it's lit. I'm over the seas. So you can really focus on resting there, because no one's there to invite you or put peer pressure. So that is my idea.
Specifically like a restful travel.
Yes.
Because you know some other travels are you
restful.
No, but I hear you. Literally.
At the beach and stuff.
No, I hear you.
The water, so.
Yes, and being around fresh ideas, fresh people, fresh environment.
After the whole year, travel is like the perfect way to do it, I think.
I get that one. I hear it fully. Mine, what would I do? I feel like mine, sleeping a lot. Being fair. I would say also travel, but like, even if I'm in Cape Town, I'm fine with that. In the sense that I just want to be next to a beach, feel the breeze, ocean waves, sunset, sitting on the beach, chilling, vibing, sleeping, eating a lot. Eating a lot. And being with friends and family as well. I think I really enjoyed it. And I think for me also, like, because when I was growing up a lot, and we'll get into this later, when I was growing up a lot, I was around a lot of people all the time, which I like that my Decembers now, I've kind of been more slow in the sense of that, like very calm, it's just me and my immediate family. Like I like the way that we do now in the sense that it doesn't feel overwhelming. Like I don't feel overwhelmed by the idea of Christmas. Like we're all so chilled about it, and just being home. Like even when we're home, there's no, we have to do this, that, and the third. Like no one has to do anything. If we want to sleep until 3 p.m. every day, no one cares. Like
it's literally fine. I think it also comes with getting older. Like when you're younger, your parents are in control a lot, so you have to do whatever they say. Almost like what I was saying with the birthday episode. Yes. It's from being in your parents' hands to in your hands. So I feel like now that we're older, you have more control of it. So it kind of happens your way and the way you like it. There's less pressure. Even though, like, as much as, for example, with my family, Christmas is serious, we have more of a say now to say, on this day, we're doing what we want to do. We're giving you guys the 25th, and that's it.
And then you can have your days.
We can squeeze you guys in somewhere, somehow, but we have more control. Whereas before, this was the itinerary. This, Shaka Marine on this, so you're doing this. You end up exhausted by the end of that, but you didn't have a choice. So now I do like the fact that we're in more control. And also, you get to involve your friends more in the festive festive season. Whereas before we'd
kind of my
separate,
favorite part.
go home. Kind of my favorite part too. Whereas before you'd go home, see your friends in January. Whereas now you can involve your friends in the festive season. So that's also really, really
That's
nice.
kind of the best part. You're that thing, Banks. Anyways, also when it comes to boundaries and around even like family now and just the whole December season, how do you feel like you set your boundaries to be like, obviously we've already spoken about, yes, you should prioritize, but how do you do it practically when it comes to now? Let's actually even focus it on family, because I feel like with friends it's much easier, but when it's your family, it is a bit tough. And obviously, as we said, our families are a little bit more lenient, but obviously there are a lot of things that you still need to be present for as ingane ekhaya.
Yeah.
So how do you set boundaries with family and just be like, you know what, I am going to need a beater, I'm going to need to take a second, I'm here, I'm with the family vibes or whatever, even with something as simple as, yes, I don't want to be at home for the whole of December, I just want to come for one.
For the little...
How do you set those boundaries and how have you done it throughout the years?
I feel like, first of all, and if any of my family members are watching this, they'll know, you don't have a choice to set it. You will be there or be so square. Like, when my family, when it comes to like Christmas time, you quite literally don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's real.
Have to be there. The only time where I feel like I'd say with us, the youth, like the younger people, where I would say we then bring in the boundaries to say, when it comes to certain days, at some point we are going to skedaddle and chill with just us.
Yeah.
We're not going to have to sit with you guys the whole time. Or these days we're going to do our own thing.
Yeah.
So there is that level of movement. But for the most part, like, you better be there on the 23rd up to the 27th. But at least I think also now it is a little bit more lenient in terms of when you want to leave. But as long as you're there for 23, 24, 25, 26, you don't have a choice. Even if you raised it, they'd be like, don't finish that sentence. So,
it's not happening.
And like, it's not something that we hate per se, because we grew up with Christmas being a very important thing in our family. It's what keeps us together. It's what keeps us united. It's like, it's what creates the unity that we really, really like. So it's not that we're like, you know what I mean? But in terms of you having a choice and boundaries, maybe if so when you go to bed, do your skincare routine if you'd like. But other than that, you will wake up in the morning
and you will be at
and
that
our parents
activity.
will say, Exen, we're going to breakfast at this time. You're doing that. Activity is this. You're doing that. So it is fun, but sometimes we're just like, oh, sana.
But I also get it, because also most of you guys are still ingani ekhaya.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I think dynamics normally change when you get married and you leave the house. After then, you're not telling me what to do. I am doing what I want.
We always say that, Miss
Yeah.
Shata, sorry.
Yeah, so I guess it still makes sense, because at the end of the day, you still are ingani.
And a lot of our, like, majority of our aunts, uncles' parents are alive. So they're still spearheading the whole thing. Whereas when it becomes more of us being the adults, when we the ones leading, I'm sure the dynamic will be different. So
it makes sense. It makes sense. For me, honestly, like I said, like, we normally have a quiet December just as our little family unit. So honestly, there are so many boundaries, and everyone, not even so many, but everyone respects each other's boundaries. If my mom tells us, guys, I actually want to go on a holiday this December, I don't want to hang out with you guys, we're like, cool.
Real queen.
Like, do what you want. Like, whatever anyone wants to do, anyone champions it, which is, again, something that I really appreciate. And not to say that I don't love the family big thing. It was cute. I loved it while we were growing up, but I think right now in the space that I'm in, I'm loving it. And also, I always tell myself that maybe I'm going to get married into a family that has a huge family. And then we're going to do that again.
You have to do that again,
So right now, let me enjoy my quiet time, and you get to do the things that you want to do in your own time, in your own space. I love it.
I love that. I hope to experience that one day. Probably when I'm married.
Yes.
Where
you can decide.
You alternate to say one Christmas I'm with my family, other Christmas I'm with his family. Maybe there'll be more demure, but for as long as it's my family, it's pizza.
Or you can even decide that I'm just doing something with my little nuclear family. Everyone says.
See you guys next year.
Yeah.
But for now,
and it happens. Being a baby is a thingy. I wanted to ask you if you have advice for someone who is now at the beginning of December coming in and is feeling overwhelmed by the whole December event of it all, the party of it all, the hugeness, the festivity of it all. What would you give advice to someone who is feeling like that and is kind of just feeling overwhelmed by the fact that it's December and less excited? How would you advise them?
I think maybe bring in planning. So, for example, there are going to be, like Imbis, for example, there's going to be family commitments, things your friends invite you to, parties as well. I think planning it and then involving self-care time in between will be the best way you do it. Because I feel like if you don't plan it, that's how you end up snowballing, where you went to the next event and then all of a sudden there's a mcimbi and then you lose track of time and you didn't delegate time for yourself. So I think if you plan it, look at those 4 weeks, because that's what I do. I look at the 4 weeks and I'm like, hey, this week I haven't forgot my hairstyle for those activities in those weeks.
Good shot.
Plan everything. This week, this is what's happening. I'm filming posts. Then we're probably going to do okay, then the weekend will be quiet. Then you have to plan it that way. Then it's Christmas week. I know it's festivity. Forget about it. Make sure when I come back, I have a break in between for New Year. So you need to plan it that way so that you don't feel lost in the sauce. Or when someone does suggest something, you're like, actually, that day, I know I'm supposed to be doing this, which is maybe resting or whatever. So planning.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. I think if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. It's the resting part. So be resting and be planning and setting time aside to rest. What would I say to add on to that? I feel like that one is pretty good, actually. I don't have... no, Jimmy, you did, though. You literally ate that.
Yeah.
I think planning is a good one. And just remembering that you do have autonomy and that in as much as, yes, there are people who are going to try to convince you to do this, that, and the third, you have the final say in your life. Like,
exactly.
I get it. We have families, commitments, and all those things. You have the final say. Remember that. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Don't feel pressured into doing things you don't want to do that are going to take you outside of Eli Nyako. If you know that this is what I'm going to do because I don't want to feel tired at the end of December, stick to the plan. Do not get sidetracked. But yeah, guys, let us know how you guys feel about December in the comments down below. Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited to rest? Excited to party? Woo! What are you guys excited for? What are your guys' December plans? Let us
And how's your December going so far? Because mine is rosy.
Yes. Okay, guys, let's get straight into our dilemmas for this week. If you guys don't know already, you can send us your dilemmas on the Bliss Instagram page. Let's get into the first one. Hey, sweeties, I hope you're both good and well. Bafazi, you're sick like any babies. I'm pregnant with my boyfriend of 4 years. Both our first baby, and guys excited about it. I'm not excited at all. We took the test together, unfortunately. If I had taken it alone, I wasn't going to tell him about the pregnancy. I was going to delete secretly. I was secretly plotting on leaving him because he truly just loves alcohol and friends a bit too much. He loves me, but kya shota. So I didn't want to do this with him. I'm unemployed and rely on him for cash for small luxuries like maintenance day. I honestly want to terminate. I'm not ready at all. I'm in a position where I want to go back to school and do my honors. I have great plans for next year. I'll still stay with my brother, who is a breadwinner. I can't imagine him finding out I'm pregnant. My boyfriend is a responsible gent. I know he'll support me and this baby, but men change and I'm not ready to deal with that. Dithini bafaz.
Fuck that. Men do change. Guys, always make a decision about a baby based on you, not on someone else. He has to, unfortunately, respect that decision. There's nothing he can do. As much as he'd like to keep it, you have to be selfish with this decision because that baby is yours. If you make the decision based on someone else, if the situation changes, you'll be super resentful and there's nothing you can do about it. And now you stuck with that baby. So do what you want to do. He will have to forgive you. I'm sorry to that kid.
Yeah, no. But this is a tough one. This is why in that other episode I said, I'll delete in PVT.
But you took the test.
Yeah, true. But that's what I'm saying. This is why I'm not taking a test with a
nigga.
I'm taking it alone. Because it's literally your body, so it is your choice at the end of the day. So yes, I understand he was there and it is his baby as well. He can have an opinion about the situation. Yeah. He's allowed to because it is also his child. But at the end of the day's got to end with you deleting if you want to delete it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you're allowed to do what makes you feel most comfortable. And the thing is, you're saying you're unemployed, you're relying on him fully. And what we were saying even in the previous episode, you never want to get to a point where you are fully dependent on a man, specifically when you have dependents.
Yes.
When you've got dependents, it doesn't make sense because now if that man leaves you, where to? That's the thing. And like, yes, it's great that he's taking care of you, but like, is he going to be able to take care of you and the
baby?
Ooh. That's the question that we need to ask. So I think you need to do what's best for you. And also you have your own goals, dreams, and passions. And you are so valid in having them. You're allowed to focus on yourself and be selfish with your time and not want to have a baby when you don't want to have a baby.
Yeah.
That is so fair.
And if he's also not the person you want to have a baby with right now, because she had said he drinks and stuff.
Exactly.
Don't have the baby.
Yes.
Have to. He's
not in the love of your life. Like, I'm Tandy. So you ain't going to leave him.
What's the plan?
Why not?
4 years, queen. Look into that.
The next one says, "Hey Queens, love your podcast so much." So this is my dilemma. So on one random day, I searched for my father on the internet and I found multiple articles saying wait, let's start again, guys. "Hey Queens, love your podcast so much." So this is my dilemma. So on one random day, I searched for my father on the internet and I found multiple articles saying that he made up to at least 15 younger ladies sleep with him for a job. He was an HR manager. So I was heartbroken about this and got so depressed since I am all for women's rights and think this is absolutely sick. My father resigned from his job when they were investigating him, and this screams guilty. My mom and him have been married for over 20 years and their marriage looks solid, and I'm assuming my mom doesn't know about this because if she did, I know she definitely would leave him. He has been such a good father to us, like he pays for my sister and me to go to the best schools in the country and literally gives us anything we want. So now I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I want to ask my dad and find out if the articles are true, but I don't want to ruin the happy home we currently have. Please advise me on what to do since this is eating me up inside. Love you both so much and sorry for the long message. It wasn't even long, Queen.
Love you, queen.
What was long? Is this?
Damn. That's what's long.
Like, damn. But also, can I just say, like, I get it that you think your mom would definitely leave if she knew about this.
I want to say that too.
How sure are you about this information? Like, Tolu Guti, she knows about this. 15 and he left his job.
There's no way she doesn't know that.
There's actually kind of
But
no
obviously she's probably keeping it from you guys because she doesn't want to have the conversation with you guys and she's trying to keep you guys out of the loop. So your mom probably knows.
I don't want to be that guy. Like, she probably does know that information. I get it. You want to see the best in your mom and you would think that she would definitely leave. But guys, people are definitely very different when it comes to their relationships and their long marriages of over 20 years. Mm-hmm. People are not the same as how they might seem when you guys are just talking between you and her.
Yeah.
She might say one thing to you because maybe she knows that what she's doing is incorrect, but when it comes to her man, she's sticking beside him.
1,000%.
I just want to put that in the room with you.
I agree, Chumi, completely agree. And also she obviously wants her daughters to... She wants to lead by example, so she doesn't want to tell them, I know this and I'm forgiving. Yeah. So, you know what I mean?
100%.
But in terms of your dad...
Do you think she should bring it up to him?
No.
Me either.
Because he's your dad for life. And
but maybe she should. Whatever.
For what outcome?
If she's saying that she believes in women's rights and she can't, it's eating her up inside. Why is it eating you up? It's eating you up, but he's the one who did it.
Fair.
So my thing is, again, yes, it's definitely probably going to shake the room and you must be very well aware of the fact that it's definitely going to shake the room. But at the same time, I feel like we're protecting him. It's you not asking him, it's still you protecting him and his shame in the family because you're not wrong for asking him. It's literally readily available information on the actual internet.
Yeah.
It's not like you did something insane. Googling your dad's name on the internet is not insane.
And you didn't think that was going to come up.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like if you are ready and you're cognizant of the fact that yes, it's probably going to cause friction in the room, I think you should ask him because again, why are we protecting him again?
Yeah, might as well just ask him.
Yeah, blow it up.
So like, leave room for error as well because you could bring it up to him and then the result is just him being like, sorry.
The thing is, that could be the outcome.
He could also deny it and say, it's not true, that's why we're fighting it. Like all these things. But if getting it off your chest will help you, that's fine. Don't focus too much on what the outcome will be because it could go either way.
Yeah, but 100%, I think I don't know what you're trying to get out of it. If you're just trying to you're trying to distance yourself from your father and stuff, good and well, but you must understand that 9 times out of 10 he's probably going to gaslight you and make you think that didn't happen. Mm-hmm. And 15 different women it's a very high number. So it's giving he did that shit.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people accusing him of this, and he left his job. So and you can also see that it does give guilty.
It does give. It's
guilty. Giving he's guilty, Your Honor.
But it's so tough because it's your dad. You how do you cut off your dad? Like what do you do?
It depends on how strongly you feel about the situation because at the end of the day, like if you're using your position of power to sleep with women, it's very problematic. Like we have to be honest. So it's up to you what you decide to do with it. But this is why Odada are not good people. I've been saying this for a very long time now.
Odada, go back to the father episode. Not
good people. If you have a good father, count your blessings. Okay?
I was just gonna say, do you think maybe she should go to her mom first?
Absolutely, she can.
Maybe to be like, Mom, do you know about this? Because I found this on the internet.
Now I feel like let's go to Umduenda.
The source.
Because why is the mom now having to explain what the dad did? Umnikazi wendaba must explain what this means.
Yeah.
I'm just married to the guy. He must explain it. It's not my name that's in the
it's
in the papers.
His name. Hey, Dove.
So, Dove.
Don't lie to you.
Abafana Derv. I don't want to lie to you. The next one says, hey besties, I have a major dilemma. I'm dating this guy who used to be my friend's fling, and they had a whole situationship thing going on. When she found out about us, she went off. And I mean, she screamed her lungs out. But then she came to me and said she's not angry, just hurt. I told myself I wouldn't entertain him anymore, but sis, I kept going back, and now in a full-blown relationship. I'm the happiest girl ever. This is the healthiest relationship I've ever had. But now I want to tell my friend about following my heart, but I'm scared. I don't know how to do it, and I'm stressing about it big time. I keep wondering if I did the right thing, following my heart. I love them both, and it's killing me. So, besties, what do you think? Was I wrong to follow my feelings? Should I tell the girl the truth? Help a girl out, please.
You dating him in the first place is where I'm at.
And then you still
Continued. Get judge.
Literally
Ladies.
that episode in a row. What's
Ladies.
going on? You wouldn't have even experienced this healthiest relationship had you cut him off. Like you wouldn't have gotten so far.
How did you even get to the point of dating your friend's fling in the first place? Like, how did that happen?
And you can see she doesn't like it. She screamed. She says she's heard I'm gonna hit
that
you.
hurt.
Oh, yes, son. Sorry, Sissy, but like you, very incorrect. Mine to say choose between the two because she's already told you what the situation makes her feel like. So you might tell her, don't try to gaslight her and make her feel like, yeah, but I've done this thing, but it's so healthy and it's so no. Why are you in it? In the first
I don't care that
I
it's
told you
healthy.
I don't like it.
Exactly.
So why are you doing it?
So you basically have negated my feelings.
Yes.
So essentially you've chosen him over me.
Yes. And stick beside that decision. You can't have your
decision.
cake and eat it too.
Exactly.
That's the unfortunate part about life. If you're going to choose this relationship, be very well aware that you're probably going to lose your friend and you're going to need to take that L. Yes, it might be the best and truest love of your life. That just means you've sacrificed your friendship for this life.
This nigga.
Take the L, you lose.
So essentially,
yes, because you don't put your friend through that. Like, why should she sit through that?
I can't believe you dated her thing in the first place. Then you went back the second time after
I've told you I hate it.
You hate me. You hate me.
Nah,
in fact, even if you had to come to me now and say, it's healthy, I want to stay with him, get out of my face.
All I'll be focusing on is, why are you pissing me off? Why are you
pissing me off right now? And for that, I'm out.
That love of yours.
I stay in a friendship.
Yes, because the thing is, you're the only ones experience that love and stuff of yours. For the rest of the people in this earth,
nothing to
we're
do,
like,
guys.
sweetie, why have you done this?
You are sick. You prioritize that man. That's what happens.
Yes, but you have to stick beside that decision.
You have to. Judging you though. All the best though. Moving on to music. This is where we tell you guys what we're listening to, what the boosties are listening to. ZX. What are you listening to?
What is ZX listening to?
What are the R&B again?
No, I'm actually, oh my gosh, yes, this is the song I'm listening to. I'm listening to this song by Skylar Tyler, Jazz World, Tukutela, Elaine, and a bunch of other people. It is called Vele Uyena, okay? Or Risk It All. Really, really cutie song. I love it. Skylar Tyler is like a DJ who's emerging in the Amapiano space. She's from the UK. And obviously Elaine's on it, Jazz World, Tukutela. They're great South African musicians. I love the song. It's a nice little mix of Amapiano and three-step.
Okay, we will be listening, especially for this December.
Yes.
Time, this poko.
Yes. This poko.
Our boosties musings is Sticks 1111. Love that song. You have taste. Our boosties have some taste.
Sometimes you're listening to Sticks, you're in a good place.
Seriously, yes. Don't lie to you. And then I'm in my Calvin Momo era. I've been listening to whatever this Momo's it'll be back is that I'm playing Taco again. The song that I'm obsessed with at the moment is Suit and Tie. It's one of the popular ones, but like I'm obsessed with it at the current moment. Don't know why. It's a feel-good song. So, yeah.
It's such a good song. I love that song. Yeah. Anyways, guys, we have come to that terrible part of the episode where we have to love and leave you guys. If you guys have made it this far in the episode, thank you so much for coming through. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are watching us on YouTube. If you guys are streaming or listening to us on Apple Podcast or Spotify, please don't forget to give our podcast 5 stars. Let us know what you guys think about the episode as well in the comments. Also, Also, guys, please do check out our Instagram. We do have a giveaway that we are running with
Yes.
this episode. Just to say a little thank you to you guys for always rocking with us throughout this 6 months. We're 6 months in now, yes. 6 months, you guys have been with us, been rocking with us. We really appreciate you guys. So please do check it out over there to see what you guys need to do to win and see what you guys are going to be winning from us. A little gift from us to
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Yes, and we will see you guys same time, same place next week. Bye.